Right. Yes, 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 people. We're back. Episode 5. Yeah. Let's cut the bullshit because I can't lie to you. I'm in a bit of a rush. Well, not a rush as such. It's 6:45. There's a football match on tonight that I really got to watch. I'm going to be going to watch it with one of my pals around his house. Man City versus Arsenal. Big game. I'm a Man United fan myself, so that's a big game. Right, just quickly breaking it down because it's an express run. We got 3 blacks, so you know where we're going. We're going red. But yeah, put the video up like episode 4 came out, as you can see. But for some reason, YouTube put it into age restriction category and scheduled an upload for like tonight at midnight. So I had to sort all that out, and then yeah, that's up now, but it's not really been pushed out properly because it just was sat there. I'd watched it and checked everything and made sure everything was all right, and then it weren't visible to everybody else, and I was like, what's going on? And then found that out. So that's why it's going to look like today there's been 2 episodes when there ain't. Do you know what I mean? But we move, we keep it moving. Right, so we're second bet on red now. Got to get my head in the game, man. We started obviously with £85 as the balance. We get the red. It's nice. The last 3 numbers, we've had 2 lows, but the bigger connection is obviously the last 3 have been odd. So let's go and hit up even. Sorry, not the first dozen, even. And yeah, £85. So if we was going to say 10% a session, but I don't say that, I say 10% a day. It don't matter if you have to do it over 1 session, 2 sessions, or 3. So we're just going to see how this goes. If we was going to go for 10%, obviously it's going to be £8.50. But to get £8.50, if your bet's rolling nicely, it takes a while. It will take, I don't know, about 10-15 minutes of sitting here just getting the bets. No martingales, no nothing. What we're hoping for is a little martingale, but I don't want to tempt the fate too much. But yeah, just a little one, just to bump it up. Do you know what? I thought that was going straight back to 0 again. I really thought it was. See, this is where things, like, I get a little bit in my own head, and I think, like, because that 0 wasn't even, we can't count it, obviously, because we lose the bet, but should I have then changed maybe to higher because she's rolled, do you know what I mean? A 3, a 0, a 7, a 17. Maybe I should have just switched this bet to between 19 and 36. Maybe I shouldn't have, but we're still low. I'm going to stay with even. £9. Obviously spoke this into fruition. Stop loss is going to be 50 quid. That's what the stop loss is going to be. So let's get it. An even number. Before the dealer change, let's go. Not that even. Just not that even. Right, the stop loss ain't going to be 50 quid. We're going higher. And we've got to put 27 down to cover. Stop loss is 45. This will be our last spin. So we want a higher number. Let's get it. Any higher number, baby. 19 through to 36. It goes 7. Oh my gosh. What do we do here? We rebet. Oh, we tried to double it. Why didn't he just take the £18? It could be a catastrophe here, boys and girls. I wanted to put the whole 45 on. We want a higher number here. We get 29. It's my bloody birthday. I wanted to put the whole lot on. That would have put us bang on 90. That would have been lovely. And we could have just glided on out of here, man. So now, as it stands, we are, what's it, £15 down? As you can see out there in the session corner here, I should have looked at that instead of trying to work it out in my head. That's frustrating. I wanted to put it all on. I wanted to. I balls to the walls it, man, because what's the point, really? And stop losses, I'm gonna miss this spin. Stop losses, obviously, I say them just to tell people what I would do if I actually used the stop loss, because you can clearly see that I don't. I just think, you know, yeah, fuck it, man. I ain't gonna fuck about. Do you know, I'm on it to earn a bit of dough and not like it's one of them. Right, dealer change as well. So we're gonna have this, man. I'm a bit gutted, really. So what happened was, yeah, I bet double, and on other sites it lets you. It won't let you obviously double it without the credit, but it will just put the rest of your thing on. Oh, this Donny as well. Right, I might make an executive decision here. I might got stop loss is 50 quid, right? 50 quid. So we've got £22.50 to play with. I might just play dozens, like do £11.25 on 2 dozens, which would then return us another £11.25 and our money back, which will put us on 80 back to where we were. I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's just see. Spun the 15. I bloody believe that, man. I just couldn't, and then because it said your balance, as you see, it came up. It was like insufficient balance. Tried to get out of it, and like go, just weren't having it. Weren't having it. See, it's things like that, man, that really can, like, cause you can let it live in your head, and I'm not about to let it live in my head. So, yeah, let's just keep our composure, man. But all low numbers, but he's only spun 3 of them, I believe, and he's gone low again. Tell you what, glad I haven't gone for that £11 on a dozen, because I always go for the second and third dozen. Maybe now's a good chance to do it. No, I ain't got enough time. By the time I thought about it, it's 4 seconds left on the clock. Right. I can't get over it, man. It's doing my nutting. But we're not going to let it live in their head rent free. And there it goes, look, second dozen. See, now it's like, I know if I go second and third dozen, I know it's going to go straight back to the first. I know it is. And it will give us something cheeky, like a 12, like right on the cusp. Do you know what I mean? Or just do it dirty with a 0, which means we'd have all lost. But it would just be like, yeah, fucking. There's no patterns really emerging either. Do you know what? We're going to do it. And if it fails, it fails. If it comes in, it comes in. It's £11.25. Oh, no. Missed it. I've missed it. It's just £11. Accidentally put it on 31 or whatever it was. Right, but still, we've got £11 on the second or third dozen. Let's go. Otherwise, this is the video. We'll be calling time there. Right, nice. We get it. So that's redemption right there. Bided my time, waited just a little bit, just to let him get in a groove of some description. So now we're only £2 down for the session. This to me now is like, yeah, feeling good. So we're just going to bet. Ugh, missed it again. It's like there's a little delay between the clock and the reception of your mouse, or the responsiveness of your mouse to get the bet down. I would have bet a cheeky little 50p on odd, because I think this is a recovery session, boys and girls. I'm not going to lie to you. This is more of a recovery, and it did come odd. Yeah, this is one of them ones, unfortunately. But we've dug ourselves out of the hole. That's the main thing. We're just going to bet 50p on a red. Why not? While we're here, we've got. I mean, the game I think kicks off tonight at 8. I was going to do a watch along for it, Arsenal Man City, but mate's got a dartboard round his house, a few beers and that, and it's good because I've got invested interest, because obviously I'm, as I say, a Man United fan, and I still think Man United are gonna. I think we're gonna win the league, man. I really do. I can't stress it enough. Mark my words. Pardon me. Man United are the ones to watch. Yes, we've got a very thin squad, granted, but the way Man City and Arsenal are sort of so concerned with each other, they're not looking over their shoulder, man, and that's what I think could be the determining factor. We want it even. It goes odd and low and red. I'm going to literally play with this £80 now. So I ain't even got one more bullet actually, because that'll take me below the £80 threshold. But if this doesn't come in, I'll put £2.50 down on even to get us back to the 85. If that doesn't come in, then this is a recovery mission, and we've lost a fiver in this session, which, you know, can be redeemed in other ways. But and it comes 13. Right. What I'm going to do here then? Should I stay even? Should I go high? We'll go high. I always like, when you're in times of trouble, man, always go high. I don't know what it is. But for me, every time I've been in like a sticky situation, 19 through to 36 has prevailed. And I'm smelling a 22. Come on, give us another 22. Let's go. 2 little ducks. Come on. Oh, 6. I should have stayed even. Right. What can I say, people? This is roulette, you know. So this is episode 5, and coincidentally, we've lost £5, whole £5 English pounds at the bankroll. So we are down for this session. That's all right though, because episode 6 may come this evening as well. Like, I may just film that tonight after the football and recoup that. And if we wanted, say we was on 85 to begin with, which we was, we're at £8.50, which would then put us on 93.50. So as it stands right now, to make up for today's loss and to get where we should have been with today's profit, we need to get this bankroll up to £93.50. And I'm not being funny or nothing, but if your back's up against it, you don't want no one else but other than Johnny P in your corner, man. Because, bitch, we come out swinging. Like, you see, you know, if that had let me get that whole amount on, the whole 45 on, that martingale would have been on 90, and I'd have probably just made like a couple quid there, which would have made our £93.50. Swings and roundabouts. You can't win all the time, but we like to win most of the time. Anyway, look, it is what it is. As ever, I've been little Johnny P. It's been a pleasure to have you here. I hope the company's been all right. And yeah, as ever, one love, one and all. Peace out. Stay staunch. Stay handsome. Bang.